Welcome back to Time Serve, the channel that scans the docket so you don't have to, and Merry Christmas to you and yours. Boy, oh boy, do we have a scummy mother this holiday season, and doesn't Judge Boyd know it. In a nutshell, she is requesting to move while on probation. However, her CPS caseworker have other plans. She is a complete mess, and so is her home, and we're going to see why. And Judge Boyd can't stand the fact that she keeps rubbing her stomach. We get it. You're pregnant. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
All right. So, Ms. Connor, do you know why you're here? Yeah. So what are you not doing that you're supposed to do? I'm sorry. You need to speak up. No, let me just tell you the report I've received. One, there's an issue with your testing positive for marijuana. You can unfurl your arm. So why are you testing positive for marijuana? No, I mean, you are, it's not a matter of you shouldn't be, you are testing positive for marijuana. So I'm trying to figure out why you're testing positive for marijuana. Are you pregnant? All right. So obviously you keep rubbing your stomach. You want me to know you're pregnant. So I've taken note of the fact that you're pregnant. So my question is, why are you using marijuana when you're pregnant? No, you're still doing things. I mean, this is what ends up happening in court all the time. People want sympathy from me and mercy from me because they want to come in and let me know they're pregnant by rubbing on their stomachs and all of this. And then they're not doing things to protect their child by using marijuana and by not taking a UA when the court tells you to take a UA. So those are issues. Now, when you do a UA today, because you are doing one, everyone needs to lower your voice. When you do a UA today, because you are going to do one, what are the results going to be? All right, you're going to do a UA today. And the other issue I have, which I don't understand, the field team visited your home or where you were living. There were 3 small children in the home, ages 3, 2, and boyfriend's older child from previous relationship was in the home at the time. So why are there so many children in this home?
Son was visiting and the 3 toddlers at home.
So you have 3 toddlers. How long have you known this boyfriend?
Their father.
Okay. And how is your Child Protective Services case going?
Fine.
Have you been in contact with your worker? Where are you currently living? No, that's not my question. My question is, where are you currently living? So you're not in, are you in Bexar County? Did I give you permission to leave Bexar County? No, my question is, did the court give you permission to leave Bexar County? That's either yes or no. Your contract is not with probation. Your contract is with the court. So I didn't give you permission to leave Bexar County. And the fact that you have so many children living in your house, obviously someone has to do something to protect the children who are living in your house. And the way that is accomplished is by me requiring probation to do field visits. And you are actually on probation for injury to a child by omission. And the facts of that case are the same thing that's happening in this household right now. You got children who are living there, parents who are using marijuana, whether they think it's legal or not, and constantly bringing more children into a situation when you don't have stable housing. I don't understand why people do that. You know, you don't have stable housing. You have 3-year-old, 2-year-old pregnant, and then your boyfriend has another child who's coming to visit. People keep having children and bringing them into unstable situations. It amazes me that somebody would make the conscious decision to have a child and now you're living in an Airbnb, don't have a place to stay, you're on deferred adjudication, using marijuana, moving to locations without getting the court's permission. Did you give your CPS work? Did you tell your CPS worker you're going to be moving? All right, Ms. Loper, are you the CPS worker in this case? You're muted.
Yes, I am.
Are you the CPS worker in this case?
Yes, I am.
Your volume's not on.
Okay, yes, I am.
All right. Are you aware of Miss Connor moving to another location, not in Bexar County?
I knew that her boyfriend got a job in Austin, but they were supposed to let me know so that I could transfer the case to a worker in Austin.
So that's either, did you know she had left or did you not know?
I did not know.
Mhm. All right. And then let me just tell you the report I got from October 5th, what you're bringing your children to. Field team made contact with the defendant, and the following information was noted. Upon entry, the sofa was blocking the front door to prevent the children from walking out, which means that children are not being supervised if you have to put a sofa to block the front door. In the living room, there was a mattress and scattered mess all over. Her daughter was watching TV in the living room. In the front room were her two boys behind a closed door playing on a foam mattress. There was no furniture and the room was a mess. The boys walked out once the door was open. In the back room, there was furniture and personal belongings scattered around the room. In the guest restroom, there was also a scattered mess all over. Defendant was advised CSO would be visiting frequently as ordered by the court. Defendant is aware her residence needs to be organized and clean. Defendant stated she is aware the residence is a mess and has not had time to clean, but will. Defendant stated she is not employed at the moment and currently pregnant. So why do you have your children living in a unclean home?
I had told them the one who couldn't from her dad. So things were a little messy on top of his son coming over and visiting and stuff. And when they came the next time, everything was clean. They even said something about how they had seen an improvement on the mess. So.
All right, I want a UA today. Do you need any water? That's either, if you need some water, we'll make sure you have water. Do you need any water? All right, so I'm going to want a UA today, and we're going to do it in court today. And then we're going to come back after I get my result. All right, Ms. Loper, if you want to, we're going to see what the result on this UA is, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to put you in the rating room.
Okay.
A few moments later.
All right. According to probation, you're positive for marijuana. I'm not allowing you to transfer to Austin. So whatever job your husband has, you need to be here in Bexar County. And probation, I want those field visits done 3 times per month, randomly, until further notice, so we can make sure that the children are okay. So I don't know what's happening in your CPS case. I deal with the criminal side, not the civil side. They're allowing you to go to Austin. I guess that's what they're allowing. I'm not allowing it. If you want to be allowed to live in Austin, then you need to do better on your probation. And better on your probation is not having a house that, from the reports I'm getting, is messy with couches blocking doors and you testing positive for marijuana and being pregnant. And so that means that either you are using marijuana outside your house, in which case the children are being unsupervised, and that would explain the couch blocking the front door, which is a fire hazard. If there's a fire in the house, how do you expect firemen to get in the house when you're blocking it with couches? And if your husband or boyfriend or the father of your children doesn't want to step up and help you if you have medical issues, then maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship with him. But you are setting a horrible example for your child. And I don't know about this other mother who lives, who knows where, allowing her 9-year-old to come and stay with you, who is on probation for injury to a child by omission. People need to stop letting their children just stay with random people that they don't know and they don't know how they're living. So CBS can do whatever they wish, but I'm telling you right now, your probation is not getting transferred to Austin. You're not allowed to live in Austin. You're going to be living in Bexar County, and this court is going to have to keep an eye on all of these children who are under the age of 3 and the 9-year-old that some parent somewhere seems okay with allowing you to supervise. So probation, she's not to be in Bexar County.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
And if you live in Bexar County and you leave this county to go when I didn't give you permission to, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Is there anything else?
Your Honor, a TAP evaluation was revised to for the recommendation of safety. I don't show that on here that she has a condition for any type of outpatient treatment at this point. If you're not going to do a residential mandate, can we ask for intensive outpatient
Yes,
treatment?
intensive outpatient treatment. And I'm going to want her tested for levels.
In addition, can we set a maybe a clean date or?
Well, if her levels are increasing, file a motion to revoke. So if your levels increase, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. And let me just tell you something. People think marijuana is okay, but let me ask you this. Is it okay for your 3-year-old to smoke marijuana? Do you have any problem with that?
Of course.
All right. So the child that you are carrying, that you keep rubbing your stomach and you want me to know you're pregnant, guess what? When you're smoking marijuana, you're letting an unborn child smoke marijuana. Just imagine that child in your stomach, kicked back on a couch, smoking marijuana, because that's what you're doing. Do you understand? I'm not going to tolerate that, because use of marijuana is not allowed on probation out of this court. And if your levels rise, we're not going to have a compliance hearing. We're not going to have a conversation. I'm going to get notice that your levels have gone up and a motion to revoke is going to be filed. And wherever you may be, at your home or in the grocery store at HEB or wherever it is, a warrant's going to be issued. And if police see you there, they're going to arrest you. Because you're pregnant, they will handcuff you in the front, which they're supposed to do. And you will be taken to the Bexar County Jail. And while you're at the Bexar County Jail, you will either make bond or you will not make bond. If you don't make bond, you will be brought over to sit in the box as you see other people, and we will have a hearing on what to do. And what to do may end up you going to prison for up to 10 years. Do you understand?
How often would you like the UAs?
I want it at least once a week, randomly each week. And so do you still want to pretend to me like you have not been smoking marijuana?
I'm doing anything, Your Honor.
Okay. She's still pretending. So I want UA randomly once a week throughout the week.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
CPS, is there anything else you need?
No, there's not.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.